236. Hashtag arrival approaching at 2_girls_1_pup. Hashtag VersTV 236A.
If you are like me, a long-time single who is struggling to find love, then I have a metaphor that's going to change your perception on dating. Being single is like being on a train. Go with me here on this one. So you get on the train in your late teens, early 20s, and it's great. All of your friends are there, you're having a great time. The stops go past and you're like, no, that's not my stop. People will get on the train, have a bit of a flirt, everything's fine. But then the older you get, the more of your friends start getting off the train, and you look out the window and you see what life is like. Some people are moving in, people start getting engaged, getting married, and you're like, oh yeah, actually I'd quite like to get off the train as well now, I think. But every time you're like, oh, that stop looks good, I want to get off there, and the conductor's like, no, sorry, you can't get off on that stop, I'm afraid. And it's a bit shit, to be honest with you. But like, you are going to be on the train until you get to the stop you have on your ticket. Like, you can't get off early. The conductor is just doing his job. So you're going to be on the same amount of time no matter what. So you can either spend your journey like being anxious, like checking your watch, like, or you can just enjoy it and, you know, read your book, just like look at the scenery. So whenever I feel really stressed about missing a stop that I thought was the one on my ticket, I try and say to myself, the stop is coming, you will get off. You just gotta wait for the right one.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that analogy very much. And I will say for myself that, such an, again, interesting analogy, because for myself, when I was younger, yeah, my biggest concern was the fear of getting off at the wrong stop and being stuck. And it's like, in terms of going along with that analogy, continuing the analogy, I will say, yeah, you don't want to get off at the wrong stop, but there dare I say, there's more than one stop that could be the right stop with the right amount of work. It's kind of like sometimes purchasing a fixer upper house, you know? And sometimes you all have to put in work together. Maybe manifest. Yeah, because maybe it's not necessarily that the one for you, and as mental health counselors have helped me in times past, there are, it's not that there's only one. And if you don't get it right, that's the end of it. You're done. Sorry, you're cooked, lonely for uh like Kevin Samuels would so harshly say, die alone, you know? Now, s- it's not that it would necessarily manifest as a perfect connection, but it can take some work together to make it work. And that's why it's like, I say this all the time, but three main things that you need to make any relationship work. Any relationship work. Any. Because I used to hear this and I'd be like, any relationship? I don't know about any relationship, but I guess a lot of them. But no, any relationship. Because you need one, both have to be mutually attracted to each other's uniqueness. You know, I. Mhm. I'm thinking about a man, whatever, whatever. But yes, mutual attraction to each other's uniqueness, mutual desire to make a relationship work, which is, I think, a very important part. A mutual desire to make a relationship work, mutual attraction to each other's uniqueness, and make a relationship work. I don't remember the third one. I'm not going to waste all the time. Sorry, y'all. I don't remember the third one. But, oh, yay, I remembered. Passionate about the same things. But you don't have to necessarily agree on those things, but you have to both be passionate about the same type of thing. For example, you live your life, you have equal passions in something, unequal passions in other things. But for example, you have a thing like politics, and you're both super passionate about politics, but one's a passionate Republican and the other is a passionate Democrat. But you're both super passionate about politics. So stuff like that can work. Again, a mutual desire to make a relationship work, a mutual attraction to each other's uniqueness, and passionate about the same type of things. Anyway, so yes, you can make the relationship work. And mm, yeah, like in Being Mary Jane, the episode, I don't know if I've done this like 6 minutes. I'm sorry already, but the episode where the mother cheated on the beautiful Richard Roundtree, her husband, and she was like, ultimately they broke up for that, yes, but they had been together for decades, right? And I get it, like cheating for many is that ELE, extinction level event. Now, what she was saying is she was like, yes, you know, I guess I didn't appreciate that this other guy came in and brought this fun, exciting, and quick and fast love and quick and fast like, and he caught me up in his whirlwind, and next thing you know, I cheated and accidentally. And